Oh, he's trying to keep me. Does he have a crush on me? Bitch got robbed. Okay, I can't stand one day. You've been standing months.
Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis. Poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that
Hey guys. Okay, so today we're gonna be solving some riddles, which if you remember my last video, I said I wasn't very good at riddles and I know none. And that's still true. So am I gonna do good? Probably not. Let me sit somewhere though, so I can put it up. So over here, you're gonna be able to see what I'm seeing. Okay, alright. You're gonna be able to hear what I'm hearing, but that means I can't hear it. No, I have to read. Okay, so restart. Play from the beginning, please.
So Bill
I'm scared. Okay, Bill had some stomach cramps. Oh no, he went to the hospital. Well, he's got some pills. The next morning, he was found. Oh!
Police found someone had pills and questioned.
Who switched the pills, bro? There were 3 suspects. Okay, the doctor. Duh. He saw him at 3 in the afternoon. Okay.
John, the hospital cleaner, came to clean the room at 7 a.m. Found him and called the police. Susan, his nurse, brought the pills to him at 8 that morning.
She's lying because the dude saw him. The dude saw him at 7, which means she couldn't have saw him at 8 alive because he's yep.
Susan, the cleaner,
yeah, boy.
1 hour before she claimed
so great at this. This is more like mysteries than riddles, but it says it's riddles.
Got a new cat.
Fuck yeah, I was a liar. Okay, Mia got a new cat.
With 3 other people. But
she lives with only men. Kind of weird.
I mean,
her
new pet.
You go, girl.
3 months later,
what?
she went on a
okay, she's going on a work trip. Okay.
But when she came back,
cat's
the
gone.
Cat was gone. She questioned all
surprise,
her roommates.
Surprise!
Steve didn't notice the cat was missing. David said he was allergic to cats and couldn't survive
but how
a
is he
day
allergic?
with
But the
one
cat's
around
literally
him.
been there
Sean was
for
the
like
one taking
months
care of
now.
the
What are you
cat,
talking
and
about?
he was
Like
shocked he
factually?
couldn't find it that morning. Who's lying?
It's the dude that said he was allergic, bro. I can't stand one day. You've been standing months. The fuck?
David.
Yeah, boy. David, if he was allergic to cats,
it wouldn't have
lasted with Mia's cat that long. Yeah, boy. I'm a genius. I can't even lie, guys. I'm so smart. Why would I visit an abandoned castle? Well, I got trapped. Okay, surprise, surprise.
Stick on the table.
There's a small bamboo stick as long as your forearm.
There are 3
my forearm
doors,
long,
and
kind
you
of.
must spend 1 hour
you must
behind
spend 1 hour behind one of the
out
doors
of
to get out of the castle. Okay.
Which is the safest
Which
option?
is the safest option?
Behind the first door, there's
One
100
rat.
rabid wild rats.
Okay, well,
Behind
not
the
number
second,
1.
There's a box filled with water, and you must keep your head submerged in it.
I can't survive an hour with my head submerged, bro.
There's an infinitely deep pool
Definitely deep pool filled with boxed jellyfish. I'm just gonna say the jellyfish because I'm not surviving in the other 2. No chance. I don't know anything about jellyfish, so maybe I could survive.
The second door. You can use the bamboo stick to breathe.
Oh, I didn't
Brian
think
was
about
traveling
that.
by train to a nearby city.
Okay, there was a train. He placed his watch. Okay, it's on the table.
Train ticket.
While looking for his train ticket. Oh, where's my train ticket?
When it came out,
Went in the dark?
Brian's watch was gone. There were only 3
gone.
people in the car. Mary was sleeping the entire time.
I was sleeping the entire
Christopher
time.
was looking for his wallet to grab a cup of coffee. Mike was playing a game on his phone. Who took the watch?
Who took the watch? Well, we know what Mike's doing. Maybe the dude in the blue? I don't fucking know.
It was Mary.
It was Mary.
When the journey started, she had her sleeves
rolled up as if she were sleeping.
Put them down.
Sarah
was walking out of the mall.
Okay, I didn't even notice that. Sarah was
purse out of her hand and
bitch got robbed. Drove off in a red car. Oh my! Why are there so many red cars, bro?
Alyssa said she
was inside shopping when she got
called
by security.
David said he
had only just arrived. Bob said he was about to pay his parking ticket. Oh, parking fee.
Who isn't telling the truth?
Who isn't telling the truth? I don't fucking know. I don't know.
He's got a parking ticket on his
window.
From
window?
the sign on the wall, he's been there for more than 2 hours without paying and got a ticket. And he lies about
He
being
lies
very
about
allergic
being
to
very allergic to
cats.
cats.
Simon broke into the
Okay.
richest house in the neighborhood
How was I
and took
supposed
a
to know
very
that?
expensive diamond.
Ooh, someone took a diamond.
Security guards caught him walking
Ooh.
out and searched him
Security
for the
guards walking
diamond.
out,
They
searched for
knew
diamond.
he'd taken it.
They knew he
So
had
when they
taken it,
couldn't
so when they
find
couldn't
anything,
find
they
anything,
X-rayed
they
him.
X-rayed
Still,
him.
nothing showed up.
I
Where
don't
was
see a diamond in
Simon
his
carrying
X-ray.
the diamond?
Show where Simon was carrying it. Oh, you know, boy. Oh, I don't.
As soon as the guards caught him,
Simon,
he
as soon
put
as the
it
guard
in
caught
one
him, he
of
put him
their
in one of their
pockets.
pockets.
After the search was over and
How
they
was
were
I
driving
supposed
him
to
home,
know that
he
it was
took
in a
it out of
pocket?
their
He took it out of their
with
pocket
nobody noticing.
with nobody
A
noticing.
crazy scientist took you
I
into their basement
I don't even think
and
I
is
understood
planning
the
to
answer
keep
to that
you there
one.
for a year. He's given you the
Oh,
option
he's
to
trying to
choose
keep
one
me.
of 3
Does he have
foods
a
to
crush on
eat
me?
for the year to stay alive. Which
And
one do you
which one do you
choose to
choose to
save your
save
life?
your life?
Pasta and bread,
Pasta and bread.
rice
Ooh,
and
that kind of
beans,
sounds yummy. I like
steak and broccoli.
steak and broccoli. I fucking love steak. Is the steak cooked? Can't be cooked medium rare.
If you only ate pasta and bread, you'd get scurvy in just 8 months. And steak with broccoli is low in carbs, which will start breaking down your muscle mass to help you stay alive.
I don't know anything
Your
about
best
food
bet
though.
is rice
How was
and
I supposed
beans.
to know which one was
It's
right?
high in all 9
In all
essential amino
honesty,
acids your body
I
needs.
don't really
And
like
you can
beans and
germinate
rice
some of
though.
the raw beans,
White
eating their
rice just so
sprouts to get
plain.
your
Maybe if I
vitamin
could get some
C.
like seasonings.
Aren't you a smart cookie?
Some chicken or teriyaki chicken on top.
A year
Yeah,
passes and you've
boy.
managed to get out of the basement. But to
Okay,
make it out of the
I
house,
get it
you
out of the
must pick
basement, even though I
one of the
probably
3
didn't survive.
doors the
You
scientists
must pick one of
created.
the 3 boys
The
created.
first room
Okay,
is filled
first
with
room
venomous
filled with
cone
venomous.
snails. The second
I'm
is
not really
5
scared of
very hungry
snails.
polar bears. The third is a
Snails are
saltwater
really
tank
slow.
with hundreds of piranhas.
I'm going with the
Which is
snails,
the
bro.
safest?
They're not gonna catch me. What the fuck? Like, what kind of question is that? Snails are slow. I'm not going in there with 5 hungry polar bears.
The third room. Piranhas are freshwater fish and can't survive in salt water. 3 prisoners
How am
are
I supposed to
sitting
know
at the
piranhas
table
are
having dinner,
freshwater?
but one of them is wealthy.
How
Can
do
you
you know
guess
one of
who
those?
it is?
Can you guess which one? The one with fucking steak and crawfish? The fuck? The one that has chef on his shirt?
It's not the guy with the steak
Oh.
and the shrimps.
It's not
The little
him. My
tag on
bad.
his shirt reveals he's a chef, and he likes to prepare a special treat for himself.
Oh.
The guy with the jewels shows that he's rich, but in prison, jewelry is basically
What?
worthless. It's the third guy. Rich people
Wait.
try to keep low profile in prison, not to be targeted by others. That's why he doesn't flash any valuable possessions or his status.
Okay,
A group
well,
of researchers
I'm
is
just
trying to test your
slow.
knowledge. They take
Okay,
you into
they
their
take you
lab
into their
on an
lab.
island
I'm
in
clearly
Italy
not smart
and
enough to
present
be
3
presented.
dishes to
Oh,
you,
dishes,
but only
not again.
one is safe to eat.
Only one is
Which do you
safety. I
choose?
bet I can guess
Cheese
that.
infested by maggots, boiled
Not that one.
pufferfish liver,
No.
or fly agaric mushrooms?
You can technically eat maggots. I don't know. Maybe the mushrooms.
Pufferfish liver can be poisonous if it isn't
Yeah.
prepared properly, and the
I
fly
assume
agaric
that.
mushrooms are among the most dangerous
Oh,
in the world.
fuck, it was the
Maggot
maggots one.
cheese,
That's
on the other
just-
hand, is actually a delicacy in Sardinia, Italy, so it's
I
perfectly
couldn't do
safe
it,
to
bro.
eat. Really?
I
One day,
couldn't
you
do
wake
it.
up in an arena without
Maggots are
knowing how
technically
you
like
got there.
protein, I think.
From the speakers, you hear that you must
You
fight one
hear
of
that
3
you must fight
hybrid
one
animals.
of the 3 hybrid
Which one
animals.
do you pick to stay alive? A polar bear with the head of a rattlesnake, a hippo
I can't
with a
beat
lion
these.
head, or a hybrid with the face and body of a great white shark and the
I think
limbs
the
of a
shark,
jaguar?
because like it still needs water, doesn't it? I'm not scared of no shark like that, bruh. Maybe I should be.
The great white shark hybrid. Since its body has gills, it won't be
Yeah,
able to breathe
boy.
outside water.
I was right.
You're an astronaut,
right,
and
I
you've
was
made it to
right, you were
Mars for an
wrong, you were wrong.
expedition.
Right.
A team member greets you at the entrance to the base in their
Ew,
workout
I'm on
clothes.
Mars.
When you get in, you close the door and wait for
He's
the
not
room to
dressed as if he's
pressurize
on
before
Mars.
taking off your spacesuit.
First
When you
vibration.
walk in,
When you walk
you
in,
get a
you
message that
message
someone at the
that someone
base
at the
is an
base
imposter. Who
Imposter?
could it be?
Who could it
A fellow
be?
astronaut who covers his face because he got a sunburn, an engineer with flaky patches on her skin, or the person who greeted you at the door earlier.
Probably the person that greeted me at the freaking door because he kind of just was chilling. He didn't have anything over him. at all while on Mars.
The person you
saw
saw
earlier.
If they were human,
they
wouldn't
wouldn't
survive
survive
the base
outside.
in the planet's atmosphere.
Yeah.
While
Yeah,
walking
I
in the
knew
forest,
it.
you come across a mysterious local that blocks your way. He tells
mysterious
you
dude.
if
He
you
tells you
solve
that if
his
you solve
riddle,
his
you're
riddle,
free to go.
you're free to go.
But if you
The
don't,
fuck?
you'll have to stay in this forest forever.
I don't have to
The
stay in the
riddle
forest
goes
forever,
like
whatever the
this.
fuck you say.
Your
Fucking
seas
hobo.
without water,
Your seas
coasts
without water,
without
coasts without
land,
sand,
towns
towns
people,
without people,
and
and
mountains without land. What are you?
Hold up. Okay, your seas without. I don't fucking know. I'd be stuck. I can't lie. He would trap me in that fucking forest.
Well, you're a
map. Bruh.
You
I would
decided
have
to
never
go
guessed that. Be
exploring a
so
local
fucking for real.
cave.
He's
You
like, I would
walk inside,
never
and
go
a
cave diving,
landslide
okay?
suddenly blocks the way
Never
back.
ever. There's people in those
Ahead,
tight
there
spaces
are
that should be
4 tunnels,
scaring me.
each with a
There are 4
sign
tunnels
showing
with a
you
sign
which
showing you
dangers lurk inside.
lurk inside.
Which one do you choose to stay
Which
safe?
do you choose to stay
The
safe?
tunnel filled with molten lava.
Not lava.
The one filled with poisonous
Not
gas.
poisonous gas.
The one swarmed by bats.
with
Or
bats.
the tunnel with venomous spiders.
I'm gonna go bats. I think the bats are probably the least dangerous. Yeah? It didn't say like poisonous bats.
You pick the last one. Spiders don't hunt humans for food and usually avoid them altogether.
I would not
just
go
moved into
with
a new
spiders. I can't
town
lie, I'm
with only
terrified of
2
them. I would go with the
barbers.
bats.
You visit both their
You visit
shops
both
to
their
decide
shops and
which
decide
one
which one you should pick. Okay.
The first shop is a bit messy,
The first
and the
shop's a
barber
bit
needs both
messy,
a
the
haircut
barber
and his
needs a
beard trimmed.
haircut and his beard
The second
trimmed.
shop is shiny, tidy,
This one's
and the
shiny,
barber is
tiny.
well shaved
Barber is
with a
well
perfect
kept
haircut.
with a perfect
But you
haircut.
decide to go to the first shop. Why?
Okay, why? Because the first one has more tools, maybe? Looks more prepared. Because that dude only has one thing.
Each barber cuts the
Each barber
other
cuts
barber's
the other
hair,
barber's
and you
hair.
pick the one who
You
gave
pick
the
the one who
other a
gave the
nice
other a
haircut.
nice haircut. How was I supposed to know they cut each other's
You've
hair?
got a job
I
as
mean,
a
I still
helper
chose
with
the right
someone's
one, so I
mansion.
guess it really doesn't
But the
matter.
mansion
But
owner
like,
gives a tricky task.
chat, how was I supposed to know
I
that?
need the least
I need
number of
at least the
chairs
number
for a
of chairs
table
for a
to seat
table to
4
seat
fathers
4
and 2
fathers
grandfathers
and
with
2
4
grandfathers
sons.
with
You
4
can't ask any
sons.
questions.
Can't ask
But
any
what's the
questions.
least number
But
of
what's the
chairs
least
you
number
must
of
put
chairs you
out?
must put? Okay, wait. 4, that's 8, 6, 8, 9, 10. At least 10.
4. The fathers
Four
could also be
fathers could also
grandfathers,
be-
and they're all sons.
Why?
Mary
Okay,
was
I
selling
didn't
a
know
rope
that.
for $3.
Mary was
The
selling a
buyer
rope for
gave her
$3. The buyer
$10.
gave her
But because
$10
she had
because
no
she had no
change,
change.
she went to the
She went to
grocery
the
store
grocery
next
store
door to
next
get
door to
some.
get some.
She then returned with
Then she returned with
$7.
$7.
But then the clerk from the store came outside to tell her that she gave her a counterfeit bill. Mary called a detective, and she must tell him how much she had lost. What should her answer be?
What should she do for her answer? Tell him how much she had lost and what should her answer be. $4.
$7 and the rope.
$7 and the rope.
Oh, and it turns out the
it turns
counterfeiter
out
buyer was a guy named David. What a troublemaker.
What a troublemaker. Wait. What? Why did it tell me that he was just a troublemaker? I don't. Wait a minute, cause I don't think I understand what the fuck I just watched. Guys, I don't. What the hell? No, wait. Why did he do that? Like, wait. I don't understand. Do I just sound dumb to y'all? Maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. Well, kisses, guys. This is gonna be like the shortest video ever. Mwah.
If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you and